boys and girls. Today we have another one of our unpredictable vowel teams. But before we talk about those, I wanted to draw your attention to a poster that you may have hanging in your room. It's the one that goes over the consonant digraphs. Some of the words that we have today are going to use at least two of these consonant digraphs, but they're a little bit of the unusual ones at the end. So I wanted to point those out. Specifically, the GH makes the sound. So today, in the words, when we hear the sound, a lot of times the sound with our unpredictable vowels is followed by the and it's this combination, the GH combination. Also, some of the words you might hear the digraph. It's kind of back in there. The reason why this one is confusing is because when you hear there is a consonant that also spells that. Okay, so that's why that's confusing. Almost all the other ones except for this k. Well, see, it's just like the PH too. So those are a couple of our tricky ones. That's why we focus first on sound when we are learning our words, but then sometimes we have to memorize a few spelling things, and this is one of them. So today you'll see me use the orange digraph tip for some sounds, okay, since I know the spelling of the words I'm actually saying, okay? And then these are the unpredictable vowel teams. We've gone through, I believe, all of these, okay? And you should know these. This is a good thing to review. The unpredictable ones, remember, they have two ways of saying it. And this row always gives you the most common pronunciation, and this is the least common. So you'll just be able to maybe refer to that chart when we hear those sounds today, okay? All right, that's a great chart if you've got it on hand. So today we're using our colored sound chips to represent the sounds in the words. And you can see I have some blue chips, and those are my what kind? Consonants. I also have the orange chip. That stands for the digraph. Remember, it'll look like two consonants that are making one sound. And then we have the long sound of our first sound, which is ow, okay? And then the short sound of our unpredictable vowel team, which is okay? We'll do some words together, and first I'll do some, and then we'll do some together. So my first word is foul, foul, owl, okay? I hear three sounds, so I hear that's our consonant. Ow, yes, that's that long sound because you can hear that ow stretch out. Owl. Foul. A foul is like what you would get in baseball if you make a mistake. It's a foul. That's what we're talking about here. Okay? Here's another word that follows our pattern. Let's do the word touch. Touch. I stretch it slowly. Touch. Touch. I hear three sounds. It's very important to always do that because we're wanting to really listen to the sounds we're hearing. T is our consonant. Ow. Yes, it's our long, dark purple sound. Ouch. And that's a consonant digraph. That's when we're pretty sure of that we know that it's that. T-ch. Okay? Oh, boys and girls, it's not the purple chip. It's the lavender color, the light purple, because it's the short sound. So sorry, I hope you guys caught that. Let's look at that again. T-ch. Okay? Was very different than the ow sound we had. Okay? Touch. Okay? I like to keep you on my toes just to make sure that you are watching. Okay? All right, let's do some together. So I'll say the word, you'll say it after me, we'll stretch it together, and then I'll ask you to tell me the chips. Okay? Our word is shout. What was our word? Shout. Let's stretch it together. Out. Shout. Our first chip is sh. Which color? Yes, orange. Sh. Ow. Ow. What color? Dark purple. Sh. Out. Very good. That's our consonant. Shout. Okay? Here's another. Our next word is tough. Say it with me. Tough. Ready? Let's stretch it together. Tough. T. What color? Blue for our consonant. Which color? Yes, that's the light purple. That's the short sound. Now, some of you might be saying, well, that sure sounds like a consonant sound, Mrs. Markman. But remember when I said today with our combination letters that we're using, that's going to be our digraph. Okay, I just told you that up front. Tough. You'll probably have some spelling words with this in it. So that is going to be our consonant digraph. Okay, those are the GH that I told you about. Here's another word. Let's do south. 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 Okay, 3 sounds. Tell me, what color chip? Yes, the blue for our consonant. Ow. Yes, that is the dark purple. That's a long sound. That's our consonant digraph. That's an easy one because no other letter makes that sound. Ow. Okay? Very good. And let's do one more so that you can kind of get the hang of listening for the ow or the So what about this one if I said young, young? We're listening for ow or young. Let's stretch together. Yeah, That's a tricky one. Yeah, what color? Yes, that's a consonant. So yeah. Yeah. It's hard to say that, isn't it? Yeah. What is it? Yes, is our light purple. Young. That's way back in my throat. That's a consonant digraph I warned you about. Okay, young. Because the sound is and we don't know any letter that makes that sound. Okay, 2 letters work together. Young. Great. I hope you really listened today and were able to tell the difference between when I said ow and Okay? Tomorrow or the next time you have the lesson, you'll see how the letters go with it. Thanks for playing with me.